The best gaming mouse gives you total control of your games. Whether you're smashing out a fast-paced FPS or prepping in a precise strategy game, it's important to get a mouse that matches your pace and provides the accuracy you need. The best mice won't make your favorite games harder to play, and if they're wireless, they're always charged and ready to go. Hello guys, today's video we're taking a look at the 4 best gaming mice of 2022. And if you want more information, we also put the links in the description box down below. Thanks. Starting up our list with number 4, we've got the Logitech G203 Lightsync. If you find the Logitech G203 Lightsync familiar, you're not the only one. This mouse may be tipped as a fairly recent arrival, but it is almost functionally identical to the G203 prodigy that preceded it. The G203 Lightsync is a wired mouse, and it's the light speed that you're looking for if you're after a wireless rodent. Instead, Lightsync denotes this mouse's compatibility with the Logitech G app and RGB lighting system, which is able to unify RGB lighting effects across compatible Logitech products. What's somewhat confusing is that non-Lightsync products are also able to integrate with said app to varying degrees. The 3 titular lighting zones all lie within the thin strip that spans the rear palm rest, with the logo above taking the same color as the middle RGB lighting zone. While it might have been nice to have independent control of the logo itself, the option does allow for gorgeous tricolor gradient effects sweeping from one side of the mouse to the other. Expect the same near ambidextrous design with the G203 Lightsync as Logitech's Lightspeed, then complete with 2 buttons under whereabouts the pad of your right-hand thumb would sit. These aren't removable or swappable to the opposite side, which certainly comes as a surprising flaw in the Logitech G203's otherwise one-size-fits-all design. Nevertheless, it's a simple design, and one which Logitech aptly calls the tried and true. The gaming grade sensor within the G203 offers a DPI range of 200 up to 8000, which should prove more than enough for all but the most colossal of 4K monitors, at which point you might want to turn to something with a little more grandeur than the G203. The sensor is more than suitable for decent and consistent gaming and turns up a clean sheet in the mouse sensor tests. Perhaps Logitech's unwillingness to reinvent the budget-conscious gaming mouse with every iteration of the G203 begets quiet confidence in what it's bringing to the more affordable segment of its sprawling mouse lineup. The changes introduced with the G203 Lightsync, however, few may make for a materially slim review, but we're also not jumping at the chance to shift it out from our best gaming mouse roundup just yet. Next, with number 3, we've got the Razer Naga Pro. The Razer Naga Trinity has been on our best gaming mouse list as the top recommendation for MMO and MOBA games for years now. But there's a new kid in town, the Razer Naga Pro. The Naga Pro drops the cable for Razer Hyperspeed wireless and Bluetooth connectivity. It also picks up optical mouse switches and the over-the-top 20,000 DPI sensor. The overall design of Naga Pro stays close to the Trinity, but has gained a bit of weight to accommodate the new tech. The Naga Pro is 7mm wider and heavier than the Trinity at 117 grams, but thanks to the 100% PTFE feet, it glides smoothly across most surfaces. The bigger mouse also takes some getting used to, requiring the long hands to adopt a full palm grip. But the contoured mouse buttons and a rest for the ring finger make it easier to hold onto. The switches are durable too, with a lifespan of 70 million clicks, but of course the Naga Pro has plenty of other buttons as well. The 3 swappable plates have 2, 6, and 12 buttons, which you can remap to your heart's content. Remapping buttons in Razer Synapse is child's play as a simple point-and-click affair. You can do anything from simple keyboard shortcut bindings to complex game macros, as well as adjust DPI stages, polling rates, liftoffs, power management, and of course, Razer Chroma lighting. The Naga Pro's optical sensor has also been updated to the Razer Focus Plus 20,000 DPI sensor with 650 IPS tracking. This is far beyond anything most people will ever need. Now, with all this technical wizardry, battery life is a legitimate concern, but Razer's claim of a 150-hour battery life proves that it's true. Overall, with the lack of a dock aside, I find nothing to really complain about the Naga Pro. The discerning, cable-phobic multi-genre master will love the speed, accuracy, and versatility of this new Razer Naga Pro. Next up at number 2, we've got the SteelSeries Prime Wireless Pro. The Prime Wireless is designed for right-handers, particularly claws and fingertip grippers. The whole mouse seems to gently slope towards the right so that it cradles in your palm for a comfortable grip. The body is made from a micro-textured ABS plastic which has a matte finish that feels simultaneously slick and yet grippy. At 80 grams, it's slightly heavier than the Viper Ultimate, but it's hardly what you call heavy. Prime Wireless has a built-in rechargeable battery that's rated for 100 hours per charge. That's over a week of average use. However, for gaming, you'll want to keep it in performance mode, which will chew through the battery in significantly less time, around 40 hours in testing. Thankfully, charging the Prime Wireless is a breeze, thanks to a handy quick charge feature. When it comes to gaming, the Prime Wireless is just a joy to use. The mouse glides effortlessly thanks to its lightweight and large PTFE skates, especially since there's no annoying wire to hold you back. The TrueMove Air 18,000 CPI optical sensor combined with a 1000 Hz polling rate makes one-to-one tracking precise and snappy. Annoyingly, switching CPI sensitivity requires lifting the mouse to access the button underneath, which isn't ideal in the heat of battle. Bringing all this together is the Quantum 2.0 wireless, which is delivered via a slim USB Type-C dongle. Don't worry if you haven't got any Type-C ports on your machine. SteelSeries bundles a Type-A adapter in the box. Quantum Wireless uses a unique dual-channel system so that the mouse maintains a connection even if one channel has disruption. The Prime showed no perceptible latency at all, except when using the hyper-efficiency modes. To conclude, the battery life is great and that quick charge is something every wireless peripheral should have. At $139, the Prime Wireless is on the pricier side, but it's a quality mouse that will serve you well. The last product on our list is the Logitech G Pro X Superlight. The Logitech Superlight has seen some major changes in order to meet its stringent weight requirements, however. It has to in order to compete with its lightweight wireless competitors. Even many of the best wired lightweight mice for that matter. There are no removable thumb buttons, those which have become a bit of a signature feature of the G Pro Wireless. Instead, in their place are two permanently affixed thumb buttons on the left-hand side. That's a shame for a couple of reasons. First, it's a little less customization on offer, although I'll admit that most users will end up opting for the exact same loadout even with the option. Second, the Superlight's omission of removable switches means it's now only suitable for right-handed users. The RGB lighting is gone for the most part as well. There's a single LED that changes color depending on the CPI level set within the Logitech G software, but that's your lot. It's not a significant departure from what came before, considering the G Pro Wireless only features 3 dots for DPI level indicators and a light-up Logitech G logo. Hardly a light show, but certainly a feature that has helped sell heaps of other gaming mice to date. For the lack of excessive features, however, the standard battery life is a solid 70 hours. That's actually 10 hours more than the G Pro Wireless even with RGB disabled, so battery life has actually improved between the two units. In practice, you'll probably have the Superlight connected by a cable at least once a week to ensure it's juiced up. There are other little touches to the Logitech Superlight that are appreciated as well. The underside of the mouse has seen a slight material change to what looks more of a lightweight finish than with the G Pro Wireless, although it's been slightly improved upon with a greater PTFE footprint. With half-decent mouse mat, you'd be hard-pressed to tell the difference between the two, but the Superlight certainly glides effortlessly across the mat. Inside, you'll find the applauded Hero 25K sensor that's common across Logitech's latest. What's more to say about this one is that it's great responsive and offers an outrageous remit of CPI speeds. Overall, the 17-gram saving compared to the G Pro Wireless will see you spend a little more on the lightweight model, and will also cost you a handy DPI switch, interchangeable thumb switches, and RGB lighting in moderation. But that might be worth it if you're the competitive type.